Here in this video we have a battle of the tournament all for the front. Okay, so the map we have is called Fisherman's Harbor. Okay, so basically a naval map. Attacking from the land is most of the time very difficult considering the terrain. And I'm building up shipyard and now collecting the resource containers. So this guy initially sent one coyote. And now we're collecting the resources that is on the ocean and upgrading this shipyard into level 2, which will be upgraded by now. And we got one resource container, one big container, which turned into 3 small containers, and afterwards we collected that, and the enemy also got the same thing, and we just collected it a little bit delayed. So what the enemy did was that spamming dragonfly and caimans at the start of the battle, and thus taking control of the map, of at least the ocean. So we have destroyed their shipyard. We lost one Viking in that process. So if you consider that with the cost, one shipyard costs less than one Viking, so we might have more resource losses. So they are using spamming a lot of snipers. I have built 2 platforms here, and now they initially attacked me, and in this battle this guy is gonna make me suffer a lot. So we have an air defense here at the inside. Now we have a Cerberus. Now lots of infantries are here, and not only grenadiers but pretty good amount of snipers are also here. So whenever my Cerberus came closer, all the dragonflies started targeting it, but when the air defense is close, they just run away. So that's why the Cerberus died, because there was just too many of these attacking. Now at least our air defense will be able to take down the dragonfly now, since there are porcupines, dragonflies, snipers, grenadiers. So he's just trying to defend and prepare for any kinds of unit combination that I'm gonna throw at him, and he's trying to ensure the perfect defense by that way. So we will keep building up more infantries, and meanwhile successfully managed to make one bunker here, but these guys keep on reinforcing units through here. And I'm not making Vikings because Vikings could be destroyed by dragonflies. Probably I should have made a lot of deltas, which I did not do, definitely. Okay, this guy dead. So you see, these guys just keep on sending more units. Armadillos, porcupines, and sniper grenadiers. We're gonna repair this bunker once again before the actual combat takes place. And now we have our Cerberus again. Unfortunately not very much upgraded. It's just only class 3. So could have been much better if it was a properly upgraded. However, against so many units, it was never going to be that much useful anyway. And because of the snipers, the infantry that I'm sending one by one will eventually die. So what I'm doing is just preparing lots of infantries at the back of my base, and thus preparing for the battle. And then here the infantries are close enough again, then we will just kill off the snipers. But the problem is that here there are big containers being dropped continuously, and that's why this guy is having so many units, because you saw that we actually destroyed so many of their snipers, but they're still recovering their units quite soundly and without any problem, basically. So the resource containers that he is getting, which is the specialty of this tournament, is helping him out a lot. Now we have Zeus, one Zeus and infantries as well. However, there are just too many of these infantries. So this guy started sending other units as well. So what we have here, that this delta collected all 6 containers. Very great job for this one delta. Unfortunately, he's just outnumbering me by a large scale, and now they're advancing very close to my base. He's at least clever that he's avoiding his armadillos from fighting against the Zeus and using the snipers to take down my vehicles. And my assaults are immediately killed by his snipers, you see. Their army is just keep on growing. They destroyed one of my platforms by placing snipers at this place. So basically this guy is using sniper armadillo. This kind of strategy we used to see, I used to see them mostly in the past at the very early stage of the game, but yes, many players still use it. Basically full snipers. I have encountered such kind of player after very lately. Okay, so these guys just keep on making more units. Now I did know while going up that he could have mastered that much unit, but I was just wondering whether he's going to make aviation or some other kinds of units, because he's just focusing his units on the land. Now we have our second hero Seraphim will be on underway, and we will just destroy this platform first. Okay, the platform is taken down, and now again our infantries are being taken down by the snipers. They have lots of porcupines and armadillos. Now our Seraphim will be coming out, but unfortunately whenever our Seraphim came out, their porcupines were just right close to us. We will go get down and show them the power Seraphim has. It can definitely kill down vehicles and has a decent amount of armor, unlike Cerberus, and can take down a lot more vehicles. So we will take down the vehicles, and the snipers behind are also needed to be taken care of. The Poseidon is fighting there, and I don't have much resources for the second one here. One resource is dropped here, another one, but no time to collect it, just too busy handling things there. Now again the Seraphim is flying. Unfortunately this guy even have alligators, so he's now even collecting the resource containers on the ocean. A lot of mistake from me at the very first of the match. I just wanted to use more heroes. Anyway, we're still going to win this battle in the end, but this will just make it more interesting. Now this guy will die. Too sad. Their units are just non-stop. You see how many snipers are here, and even under the cover of the Jaguars. Now we send our Zeus here. Okay, finally this Jaguar is dead. So as my Zeus, because there are just too many of these snipers, so this guy is just totally attacking. So since the resource containers are constantly being dropped both on the land and the sea, so it's better if you dominate both land and sea. I'm not using much that many Vikings I need to have, but doesn't have the resources, and having Viking does not ensure that I can collect the resource container on the ocean, because there would be lots of dragonflies then. The Poseidon has one advantage, that this guy has lots of HP and armor. Huge HP and armor, and since the Jaguar is now attacking, I will not take much more risk and just run away. Now gathering our units again. but sometimes the units overreacts because there are units attacking from the distance, which is definitely a very big trouble. Okay, now so we're gonna take down these porcupines now. So finally we're having fire assaults from 3 barracks. Did not have the time to upgrade the barracks into level 3, but finally managed to do that after seeing so many snipers. It would be better for us to use fire assaults because assault has even more less HP and armor. But yes, previously fire assault had one advantage, that while on the air they cannot be attacked, but this time that facility is removed. Now fire assaults will take damage from the heads of the snipers and other units even while they are on the air. So I think that's a fair change. Yes, but that will make things difficult for me at this moment. We will just retreat because their units gathered all around there. I should regroup and gather my units before I try to make some move. You see, they are just destroying my Zeus using snipers, just only because they have too many in number. Okay, I forgot to show you that some alligators came and destroyed a few of my buildings and also my shipyard. The platform could not reach them. There were like 4 alligators attacking at my base. So what I did now, infantry scouting, we will move quickly so that we can reach these snipers that are placed at different location, and we managed to destroy those snipers. And finally we're gonna take our position into the land and preventing them from getting so many resources for free. They have been getting so many free resources. So for now, the next shipyard will be built close to the platform, so even if the alligators attack, so I will have some opportunity to make some defenses. Okay, so we did destroy many of their units, but this guy just increased the number of grenadiers in response to my Zeus attack. Now this Poseidon is continuously attacking, but what this guy is doing, just have a look. Just using snipers to take down the Poseidon. Now I sent one Viking. Now here came the alligators, but if they think they can attack my base, I don't think they're gonna attack my base. So if you see our condition, we're at a much better condition right now, and now we're gonna advance furthermore and gonna destroy as many buildings as we can. So lots of units still came. This guy still has lots of units to offer. We're gonna destroy the power plants at least. So this guy will use a reconstruction boost if he thinks so. Thus he won't be able to use that for twice. Okay, now we will be getting these resources. Now you should pay for the units and buildings you make, not from the free resources from all the time for you got for these resources for half an hour. So that's a huge amount of resources he received. Now here comes these snipers and jaguars again. Now this time I have a lot of units more in number. That's a very big advantage for me, and trying to now replenish your losses from by eating out these resource containers, which I will not allow. That's already enough of getting those free resources. You won't be allowed that furthermore. No, we were just about to destroy him, but we found out this guy was still trying, so I thought that he definitely probably needed to win this resource tournament for maintaining his winning streak. Maybe he was trying for some top position or something. So I thought that I would exploit his desire to win to entertain myself a bit longer. So we just retreated back. and we are gonna give them time to prepare. But I was just suspecting if he was actually preparing, and we saw that he is actually preparing units, so that's very satisfying. So we will at least use our Vikings for some reasonable cost, because they will be taken down by the dragonflies, as I said. So I will be replacing them with deltas to collect the containers on the big containers on the ocean, and these uh, units at the middle of the map will guarantee that I control all the areas and get all the big containers. Okay, so here we have a barrack level 3. Both are barrack level 3. Snipers are here. 2 snipers are already firing at me. We're just gonna simply destroy a barrack, level 3 barrack, which has a lots of HP and armor. And now we will simply just run away. Okay, this guy collected some containers. One container using this just one surviving Cayman. But all the containers are ours now anyway. So just look how many this guy did. But this time I even have a Solaris. I'm much better prepared now. So the laser, this active ability also put damage on your own units and buildings. So while activating it, you should be careful about that. I should also be considering that as well. Okay, this time no more running, because this guy is not only just stronger, even more faster. Okay, just trying to destroy me using some cheap infantries. This is a unit worth 900 resources, so I won't be allowing them to destroy it using some cheap infantries. They're in a very good defensive position. I had to retreat. Dragonflies sometimes came, but yes, I will not allow them to do anything right now. So they are just targeting my 900 resource costing Solaris, but all these infantry died, and now here a lot more snipers are here. So he's actually entertaining me much more by making up more snipers, and his snipers are actually quite good. So I'm really successful in entertaining myself for a more longer period of time. Oh, okay, nice, very nice. Destroyed the vehicle. Just gonna destroy as many infantries as we can using our fire assaults. They even managed to destroy all of our fire assaults. I'm building up units again. Now I made many of my barracks into level 3 because he is so fond of spamming infantry. So I will just destroy his snipers by spamming a lot of fire assaults. That's why I made that many barracks level 3, and the resources that I am getting are actually very huge. That's why I have level 3 hero factory, level 5 HQ, and also ordering space strike. Okay. We attacked their base using the Delta, but this guy just surrendered right now. He's not willing to take the battle any furthermore. We have to go down, otherwise these will attack this hero. Okay, good damage from this missile. So that's where this battle ends.